To try to untangle the impact of today's OPEC news and its effect on all of us, we are joined now by Professor Geoffrey Heal of Columbia University's Graduate School of Business here in New York. Professor, thank you for being with us. The price of gasoline, the price of a barrel of oil, has really been the only silver lining for consumers in this otherwise contracting economy. So what likely impact is today's action going to have on the price at the pump?
Very little. Maybe a small increase, 10 cents, something of that sort, but very little, basically, relative to the fluctuations we've already seen this year.
Now, earlier they met, and I'm talking about OPEC, and they cut production by about 1.5 million barrels. Today it's 2 million plus. 4 million barrels is a significant amount.
Yes, it's about 5% of world production. In principle, it's enough to move prices up something of the order of $5 to $10 a barrel. Whether that will happen remains to be seen.
And this is a classic case, again, of just supply and demand. And if that's the case, won't oil prices just continue to sink as the global demand continues to go down because of the economy?
Yeah, I mean, OPEC basically is face a very difficult situation at the moment. And their demand is falling, and if they want to keep the price constant, they have to cut. So some of the cut that they're about to make will really just serve to hold the price constant rather than to raise it.
One of the real questions is, will they really stick to the plan that they have laid out here? In other words, that other countries, OPEC countries, will cheat.
Yeah.
What is the likelihood of that?
Very high indeed. OPEC has a very poor track record in delivering on cuts in production. They've never, I think, really delivered what they've promised. So typically if they're promising a 4 million barrel a day cut, they might get 1 or 2 million barrel a day cut. Usually 50% is good for them.
And why is that? Why can they not? They must realize it benefits all of them.
Yeah, but the temptation to cheat is high. There's countries in OPEC that are very, very short of cash at the moment. You know, they budgeted on $100 a barrel oil. They're actually getting $40 a barrel for their oil. If the price goes up, they will be tempted to try to sell more rather than less to make up some of their budgetary shortfalls.
And on top of that, now in this country, the new President-elect Barack Obama, very much in favor of renewable energy sources and conservation. Isn't that likely to impact and push the price of oil even lower?
Yes, it is. It's going to divert oil demand away from oil. Not quickly, though. I mean, OPEC is worried about the next couple of quarters. The next administration's policies really won't have much impact until very earliest the end of next year and probably 2010.
Professor Heal from Columbia University, thank you very much.
My pleasure.